Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo January 3, 2023. You begin this year in excellent shape for rethinking home and family affairs, and coming to new strategies to improve things. It's also a good time to share personal thoughts and memories with special people in your life. Your judgment is sharp for opportunities. You may very well find new meaning and purpose in something you're doing now. There is a good sense of when to take the lead and when to let others do so. You might feel stronger through family or intimate relationships, and focusing on these positive, supportive matters makes sense. Your natural enthusiasm and charm can readily sell a good idea or plan. While you may want to start the new year with a soft and sweet vibe, 2023 begins with a whirlwind for your relationships. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, is dancing into the very heart of powerhouse Pluto in a perfect conjunction. Regardless if single or attached, everyone will be feeling all or nothing around matters of the heart. This will encourage you to snuggle up close and personal, as you crave union on the most extreme and basic of levels. Yet, if you're in rocky territory with your one and only, you may feel immensely triggered and emotional. Beware of the ways you're interacting and the patterns you're building. Revitalize your work and life balance and work environment when Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. The conjunction will expose whatever is not working for your work and life balance and workspace, suggesting that you may need to transform something to be more productive. For example, this could be carving out time in your schedule to put away your work to enjoy life. The conjunction might also empower you to reorganize and clean your workspace, which might be the new year refresh you need to start the year on a good note. The moon's first visit to your financial sector for the year is giving you an early advantage, allowing you to move into this new financial year emotionally and intuitively engaged and with your financial instincts sharp. As the moon crosses the lunar nodes, this is also giving a balanced view on both sides of the financial fence. Wishing that things were different doesn't often change matters. Unless, of course, you reach your breaking point and then bust a move. You work this way much of the time. You hunker down and fester over something, and then one day for no apparent reason you change your tune. It's hard to always know whether you're festering in a productive way or not. To help cover your bases, keep a rigorous physical regimen going on during these times of confusion. This you don't have to think about, just do it. On a day like today, do not be thrown off stride if you experience a resurgence of your spiritual self. Falling in this festive season, this time gives you the opportunity for rebirth and renewal. If you have been giving something serious consideration, 7, now is the time to take action. The longer you ponder the whys, the more you are going to miss. So finalize those travel arrangements or confirm that date. If you sit around just thinking about it much longer, the opportunity may just pass you by. While the focus today is more on home and money matters, and in a lot of cases with the two combined, there is also a growing sense of anticipation. Whether you have fully embraced the holiday spirit or not, there is a growing sense that you have either missed out or no matter how good this has been, it could be so much better. That is because your over-the-horizon radar is not only picking up on Venus' return to a playful part of your chart tomorrow, but the moon's return to an adventurous part just minutes later. In the lead-up to Venus, the planet of love's return to your romantic sector tomorrow and the romantically charged start to 2023 this will bring, Saturn's last full day on his own here, is more about having an authentic starting point. It is from tomorrow that a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion and adventure is set to strengthen, with today a chance to clear the decks, ready to start anew. Our eyes in the sky. Venus and Pluto connect in Capricorn early this morning. While we all feel motivated to couple up, it's important to not press the matter. Even if you're feeling lonely, avoid the temptation to return to a toxic ex, engage in power struggles with friends and lovers, or get involved in love triangles. The comfort you feel will be fleeting and could ultimately get in the way of your next great love. Venus enters Aquarius in the evening, allowing us to understand what we desire from a cerebral point of view when it comes to relationships. This transit enables us to take baby steps toward finding what our heart wants as we proceed with caution in romantic matters. The Sun shares a connection with the nodes of destiny, urging us to embrace our confidence, power, passion, and self-esteem as we move through the day. However, we do start the week on a loving note when Venus in Capricorn forms a sextile with Neptune in Pisces on Wednesday. This aspect allows us to recommit ourselves to our most important relationships. The facts you collect today will be very important to you later on. Make sure the information you receive is well organized so that you can easily understand it down the road. There is no need to draw any conclusions today. Simply collate the data. On the one hand, you see many of your strengths and feel pretty good about yourself. On the other hand, you feel the one nagging thing you haven't been able to quite work out dragging you down. If you continue to compare yourself to others, you will create a real problem for yourself. If you use the positive to confront the negative within yourself, you stand a chance of a real breakthrough. Try to keep yourself centered through some aerobic exercise to keep the fresh blood flowing. However, Thursday doesn't bring the same loving vibes as Mercury goes into retrograde in Capricorn that day. In the fourth and final retrograde of 2022, Mercury is turning retrograde in the sign of the Sea Goat for the second time this year. Use this as an opportunity to look back at our collective past. With life feeling a little shaky, end the year surrounded by your loved ones when Venus forms a conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn on Saturday. This isn't a great day to go out, but it is a good day to be with the people who love you. In the morning, the Taurus moon trines the Capricorn sun, a harmonious aspect to kick off the new year. This is an excellent occasion to relax with loved ones, spec out goals for the months ahead, or immerse yourself in a personal project. However, don't rush the process, and take time to smell the roses. Presence is your passage to accomplishment. Today, our emotional and egoic needs complement each other. Commitment and hard work will help us lay a foundation for our future. But unless we take a moment to pause, drink in our surroundings, and appreciate what we have, we won't be able to determine where we are headed. This is a good day for you to prepare for future career moves. Take important steps that will help you lay a solid foundation. Create a stable base from what you have available, to be used as a jumping-off point later on down the road. In the afternoon, the moon aligns with Uranus, prompting us to make impulsive decisions. We act on our instincts and go with our gut feelings. Or, we may have to think on our feet to respond to the actions or initiatives of someone else. Spontaneity will help us make optimal elections. Without the time at our disposal to ruminate or overthink, we will be less able to scare ourselves out of taking action.